welcome. Today I will be teaching you how to make a potato and chickpea curry. You will need oil, either sunflower or olive, cumin seeds, which are this one here, garlic, ginger, a red or white onion, tomato puree, tinned tomatoes or passata, salt, potatoes, chickpeas, and turmeric powder and cumin powder. To start, you will need to prepare to cook. We will first need to chop the onion and the garlic. First, peel your onion, then chop it in half. Then go along the onion, cutting it into small, long slices. Then cube into little pieces like this. The next preparation will be cutting the garlic. So you want to peel it first. I find it easier to chop off the end, and that way it's easier to peel. Should look like this. Then chop into small pieces. You can either chop or you can put the garlic in a blender, whichever you prefer. So it's in small pieces. The last preparation that you'll have to do is chopping the potatoes. So make sure you peel it first, then chop it in half. And the aim is to get cubes that are around 1 centimetre by 1 centimetre each, so that it will cook all the way through and they are eatable sizes, like this. Now it's time to start cooking. So I would recommend to use a pressure cooker, or if you don't have one, a big pan with a lid. It just might take a bit longer to cook. So first heat up your pan and then add 2 tablespoons of oil. Leave this for a minute just to heat up, and then add 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds. Again, leave this to heat up for a while and you will start to hear popping noises from the seeds. Once you hear that, then you can add your garlic and onion, and this is where you can add your ginger if you would like to. Next, you'll need to add 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. Give this a stir and let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes. After that, you'll need to add your can of tomatoes, tinned tomatoes or passata. Followed by a teaspoon of turmeric powder and a teaspoon of cumin powder. After you've left this to cook for about 3 to 5 minutes, next add the potatoes, and after you've drained your can of chickpeas, add that. My helpful assistant will now show you how to cook it.
Give it one last stir, then pop the lid on. Put a timer on for every 5 minutes to stir. After 20 to 25 minutes, try a potato to see if it is cooked all the way through. If not, leave it on a low heat for longer, again checking at 5-minute intervals.
I would recommend having the curry with boiled rice and naan or a chapati. Whilst the curry is cooking, I will now be showing you how to make chapatis. You will need chapati flour, which you can buy at most supermarkets, or whole wheat flour works too. You will also need olive or sunflower oil and warm water. To make the dough, you will need 2 cups of the flour. Then make a well in the middle and add a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of oil. Then, like a pizza dough, get your warm water and stir until it makes a non-sticky dough. Make sure that you add the water bit by bit as to not make it sticky. If you do, then you can just add a little bit more flour. Don't be afraid to start to knead the dough with your hands either, so that it forms a ball just like this. Once you've made your dough, put it into smaller little balls like this, about the size of the middle of your palm. Then squash it down and pop it on your board. I've covered my board with a bit of plain flour just so that it doesn't stick. Then with your rolling pin, roll it out into a nice big circle, not so that it's too thin, but something a bit like this. Make sure to flip it over every now and again, just a bit like a pizza. To cook the chapatis, you'll need a flat pan or a frying pan will do. Preheat your pan so that it's nice and warm when you put the chapatis on to begin with. Leave this side on for about 20 seconds and then turn and leave this until the underside has gone slightly brown, a bit like this. Once this side is done, press gently with a fish slice or a spoon or a fork down to create these little air bubbles. This makes the underside cook a bit faster. Then, once it's done, flip onto a plate and start the next one. I hope you've enjoyed making curry, potato and chickpea curry and chapatis with me. Enjoy!